this is a depressing day. I just had my birthday yesterday, and now I'm depressed. FCC just voted to repeal net neutrality. Now, if you don't know what net neutrality is, I've spoken to you about this before in previous videos. How we have to contact FCC, pressure them to not do this. But anyway, net neutrality is what we had, meaning free and open, equal internet access to everybody. But now FCC has repealed it, meaning here's what's going to happen. So if you are into politics, I'm not a political blogger, obviously, I'm entertainment. But if you're into politics, whether you are right or left leaning, the ISPs, internet service providers, could slow down the lane, the internet speed of any website or any outlet that maybe having disagreement or opposing views to them. That's one thing that could happen. So that is very unfortunate because it hinders on the free speech and free press and free exchange of thoughts and ideas online. So that's one unfortunate effect of this net neutrality getting killed. Another thing is, well, this one affects me and folks that are not politics kind of outlets or website, and it affects you, the consumers, as well, the fans, because this means that internet service providers can mess with the speed and can increase your cost, your monthly cost, your monthly fee of paying internet. And this is what they'll do. And it'll be like cable companies, well, Verizon is sort of cable too. But it's going to be treated the same manner, meaning that it'll be in bundle packs. So if you pay for the basic, for example, if we talk about cable, if you pay for basic cable, you'll get all these channels, but you won't get the HBO or Showtime, because those are a tier above. So you have to purchase that tier or that level if you want to get those networks along with the basic tier. And then there's some other level as well of other channels. So you have, if you want those, you're gonna have to pay this much cost as opposed to this much. So that's the tiers, the levels that they will have, unfortunately. And that affects me as a small entrepreneur or as a YouTuber, because if it comes in tiers or levels, so if they say, okay, you get to pay cheap, but you only get this many, you get to access only these many outlets. If you want YouTube or Facebook or Twitter, that's a tier 1 higher tier. So you have to pay this cost, not this one. And so that could turn off some consumers. That could turn off some people. And some of those people might be fans of Rama screen. And they're going to be like, oh man, I'm going to have to pay more now just to get access to YouTube. I guess I'll just stick to the basic one, basic level. And that means I might lose viewership or subscribers. And I'm not just talking about me, but other YouTubers as well. They are still, up and coming. They are still struggling. We're not Philip DeFranco yet. We're not we're not PewDiePie. We don't have as big audience. We're still trucking through, and now this happens. Net neutrality is getting killed, and that might turn off some people if they know that they're gonna have to start paying an extra tier just to get YouTube or Snapchat or Twitter or Facebook. Oh man, FCC just handed our internet over to the corporations. That's what basically happened this today. The vote was 3 against 2 in favor of killing net neutrality. And it's just sad, man. It's just depressing. FCC is not a bunch of elected officials. We did not vote for these guys into office. And yet they decide this for us. They decide this, you know, our fate, our future, our internet. They mess with it. And Ajit Pai, the director of FCC, was a lawyer for Verizon. He was a lawyer for Verizon. So, guess why he wants to do this? And the thing is, there were so many millions of comments and callers and people emailing into the FCC, and I thank you all for doing that. I know I encouraged you in the previous videos to do that. You know, I gave you the contact number, the email address, the text to make sure to tell FCC, to tell Ajit Pai, to tweet to him, don't do this, don't kill net neutrality. So if you did that, guys, thank you so much for helping out with the cause. Unfortunately, Ajit Pai is an asshole who doesn't listen to us. And what infuriates me, what makes me angry, is that, you can read the news, he actually created fake comments to make it seemingly like there's a bunch of people who are supporting his decision to kill net neutrality. What a dick move, man. What an asshole-ish move. That you gotta create freaking fake comments and fake people and bots. What an asshole. I'm just so sad right now, so depressed and so angry, and just, but we did our best, guys. We did our best. We fought. And you know what? Another thing that I'm scared about is that, you know, one of the things I love to do is I go to Starbucks a lot. Do you guys go to Starbucks? I go to Starbucks a lot to do work there. You know, I don't have my own office. I work from home, but so sometimes I would go to Starbucks nearby, and sometimes they have, you know, an internet or Wi-Fi that's higher speed than mine. So I would upload my YouTube videos there, and I would sip my coffee, and everybody's just having a blast. And now, with this net neutrality getting killed, who knows? That might affect the Wi-Fi at Starbucks too. So if we come there to do our work, and then we find that we can't access some outlets over there, then what's the point? I guess it's just, you know, like back in the old days where you just go to Starbucks just to drink coffee now. Oh, man. Damn you, Ajit Pai. Damn you, FCC. You guys are not even public elected officials, and you're messing with something that the public needs. Internet is something that's so integral, that's so in sync with the fabric of our humanity these days. Like we can't do without internet. It's just so. Well, anyway, to end this video, the New York Attorney General, his name is Eric Schneiderman, has announced, so he just made a video, you can watch it online on Twitter, that he will be suing to stop this rollback. So he will be suing FCC. That's a good thing. And you know what? I hope every state follows suit, you know. I hope, like California, you know, we're a liberal state. Come on now. Let's do this. Let's do lawsuits. Let's hold FCC accountable. They can't do this to us, man. They can't do this to us. You know, I want this to go to court, because I read news last week, I believe, that FCC also wants to not only kill net neutrality, but they want to make sure that states could not reverse that decision. That states could not have their own rights to, you know, make their own net neutrality within that state, you know? Like if California is like, fuck you FCC, what, you're repealing our net neutrality, then we're gonna have our own net neutrality. FCC wants to prevent that from happening, and that's another dick move on their part. So before that happens, let's contact our state representatives, our state. I don't know who's the state attorney general for California, but make sure they get on this. Make sure they get on this. It's a dick move that FCC even killed net neutrality during the holidays. They think they can get away with it because during the holidays people are away shopping or busy, distracted, with traveling to families. Such an asshole-ish move of FCC, man. So make sure you contact your representatives in your state. All right. Let's get this lawsuit going on all counts. And let's get our internet back. Because this is hurting small businesses. This is hurting consumers. The only people winning from this are the ISPs. They're the only ones that won. And internet is our last line of defense of free speech, man. Unless there's another next big bubble that I don't know about. But this is what we have. We gotta defend it. So depressing, so sad, man. Alright, that's about it. Just want to rant. Make sure you do your part. Again, contact your representatives within your states and tell them to work for you, not for the ISPs or for the corporations. Tell them, hey, we voted you guys in. Now we want this to happen. Get this lawsuit going. Make sure we get our internet back. And that's it. Let's rock this.